Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KB Treks.
Good morning.
What's going on, hon?
Well, we're on the Disney Wonder.
Yay!
But we have to get off of the Disney Wonder. But we're getting back on the Disney Wonder.
Yay!
We are... Our first 4-night cruise is coming to an end.
Yay.
We have breakfast to go to. Then we have to get off of the ship, clear customs. But then we will be coming back on and doing the 5-night that starts today.
Yeah, this is, lack of a better way to say it, this is a transition day to try to get from one cruise to the next cruise and all the things that we got to do so that we follow maritime law and all that stuff, because we have to get off the ship and they have to clear the ship and all that stuff. So away we go.
Yay!
So, information that if you're getting off the cruise ship, we do not have to do a lot of those things, but if you want to change to the information channel, it's the first channel that comes up when you turn on your TV. They have this morning show normally during your cruise of fun information of what's going on, but on the last night, starting the night before, they'll start playing this informational video about what to do for the checkout thing. So if you need information, you can watch this on your channel. And one of the things that you do is you can fill out these luggage tags. There's information on the back, and you put these on your luggage in the hallway the night before. So they'll pick up your stuff in luggage, and then you look, like in our case, when we get off the ship, to find our luggage, we go to the red Mickey signs, and that's where we can find our luggage when we get off the ship before we go through customs. We had a couple minutes before breakfast, so we decided to go up to deck 10 to see this beautiful view over San Diego. The airport is kind of that way, and we're just in the bay. Just, you know, it's very nice to, you know, go into other towns and see their landscape and everything.
Yeah.
So they just started making the announcements about 8 o'clock that we are docked.
We are.
When we have had permission from
Customs and Border Patrol
that we can
so those who want to do the express walk-off, the ship is cleared, so they can start exiting. Otherwise, everybody else will start being cleared by their luggage tags.
Yeah, and so they just kind of said, okay, Mickey red and Ariel white or whatever luggage tags, you can start going out. But so what's the deal with the express walk-off?
So express walk-off is for those, you actually keep your luggage in your room. You don't put it out, and then basically when the ship is cleared and they give you the okay, you can leave. It's really just what it is. It's just basically a difference between keeping your luggage and not keeping your luggage. You know, and then most people who do express walk-off eat in Cabanas and kind of run off the ship. It's usually because they have an early flight or something like that. So
yeah, so there's 2 meal options. We're going to actually go to our dining hall,
room,
which is usually the hall that you ate in, or the dining room that you ate in the night before.
Yes.
So we're going to go back to Tiana's for breakfast, and that's not until 8:30. 8:30. Okay. Otherwise, if we wanted to express walk-off, we can go to.
Or you could do express walk-off, or even if you just want to skip your dining room, you can go to Cabanas. Cabanas is open from 6:30 to 8:30, at least on this cruise on debarkation day.
Let's just go down to Cabanas just to see what that craziness looks like in there. You know, just a quick shout out to just a wonderful cast and crew that do all this hard work on the ship. You can see some of them over there. They are getting the ship ready for when we leave this afternoon for the next cruise. It takes a lot of effort to this, like you know, making sure everything's clean and prepped for the next people, so it's a nice clean slate, a good fresh start for the next cruise and group of people coming on. So yeah, we're not going to eat in here ourselves, but just so you can see kind of how Cabanas is looking. There's a little bit of a crowd in here. Only one side is typically open, so they don't have the entire buffet open because they expect people to be eating in the dining rooms too. So most people who are in here are trying to get more of a quick express walk-off type thing. But if you need more seating, you can always go to the other side since it's not open. So yeah, see, so it's open here, but this entire other side is not open today just because they expect fewer people. Now, this is something we have not shown yet, but this is actually in the back dining outside eating area for Cabanas. So you can go out here and you can see it off the back of the ship. And here's some more cast members, crew members down here cleaning for the next cruise. we're waiting to get in Tiana's, and there's a bit of a line, so we decided we're going to go sit over in the French Quarter area here just to wait, because we're not in any kind of hurry. Welcome to Tiana's place. This is one of the places you can drop off your comment cards like Carrie's about to do. Whoop. And it's also like the first day lunch. If you have luggage, you can leave it outside in the hallway here so it's not clogging up the dining room. And you just go to the same table that you have been eating at with the same table mates you have been eating with. It doesn't have the same festive jazz atmosphere, but it still is kind of fun in here with the music. Here is the breakfast menu. Not going to go too in-depth on this because there's not a lot to show. It's pretty simple. All the dining rooms are going to have the same things. We just finished breakfast at Tiana's and we walked down to this crowd. This is the line to get off of the ship. So this line is stretching all the way from the atrium down past the French Quarter. Tiana's is to the left of this hallway here, and these are the elevators that are in the aft. We decided to walk out onto the walking deck, which is on deck 4. Carrie just wanted to get a couple photos, and you can see them hard at work down here getting ready for the next cruise. Down over here you can see them putting a bunch of fruit and vegetables onto the ship. They are also refueling the ship over here. They made an announcement about this, so no open flames or anything like that. Really interesting being out here on the walking deck at this time, seeing all this activity. I think it's interesting to watch people working, getting ready, and doing a good job to make our experience a lot more entertaining, and so we forget about all these things, and everything's nice and smooth for our trips and our vacations. So big thank you to all the cast and crew that do all that hard work. So this is the gangway with everyone getting off of the ship right now. So when you go through the one line, you have to scan your card eventually to show that you're with your party and everything, and then it's kind of the opposite route we took to get on. And we go through here in security, customs. Again, we get our magic key to the world card scanned, and they check our ID and all that stuff. We're kind of just wandering the ship right now. It's crazy how empty it is right now. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. But Carrie is window shopping, and so one tip about shopping on the ship, they have very little storage areas. Yep. So if there's something you like,
get it right away.
Yeah, because
once they sell out of it, they might not be able to restock it until they get back into port.
And by then it's too late, because these shops are closed when they're in port. They're only allowed to be open when we're at sea.
When we're at sea.
So when we're in port, everything's closed. It's like maritime law thing, right? Yeah, this is just kind of a crazy, almost eerie feeling. There's nobody around, but it's still nice. We're actually going to go up to midship here so that you can see the line from the atrium of people waiting to get off. It's actually kind of smart of a lot of people who don't need to get off right away. They're just kind of hanging out, places, reading books, taking naps or whatever. But here's the atrium, and so it looks like they're only letting so many people off at a time so they don't get backed up in the port. But yeah, this is the line. This is where it starts, and then it goes down the corridor here, past the French Quarter, all the way to Tiana's. And then you saw the video just a minute ago of how it's all backed up around the aft elevator bank. But we're thankful we don't have to be in this today, but we will be in this in a week. We're back on the port side of the ship, and there's the Maritime Museum that we kind of looked at from the port on the day that we got onto the ship, our travel day. Beautiful out here. This water is very nice. You can see over here this barge. They got a, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. They got a crane over there. They might be doing that for some cleaning. I just can't tell right now. I don't see anybody out there. And right above us is the lifeboats that we would all board if there was some sort of emergency. These things are a lot bigger than you would think they would be, And of course they hold, you know, like 100 or something people each. Supposedly everyone's trained on how to drive these, or a lot of the cast members are trained on how to drive these. Fortunately, with that big crane there, there's only so far we can go on the walking deck, but this is going to be a nice place to go hang out while the ship's going. We've actually sat in these lounges before and just kind of fallen asleep as the world goes by. We're just kind of wandering the ship and came across this. I remember this before. This is on deck 5, kind of past the Oceaneers Labs. The Oceaneers Labs on the other side of this wall, and they have ship photos of the construction, or photos of the ship under construction, I should say. Just the different stages at dry dock. See, it's weird to think like that was the bridge, or that is the bridge now, and all this, like they haven't painted yet, and all the panels aren't in. Yeah, but as you go by, you can see the progression. So there's the front, the bow, kind of as you would see it now. So where are we headed now?
So we are going to go down to deck 3. Might as well just go hang out. We're supposed to meet in Azura.
For the back-to-back, with the back-to-backers.
Yeah, so we might as well just go hang out there. The atrium's a little too crazy. I feel like we're at the point now where they're trying to do a lot of work on the ship, so I don't want to be in people's ways. So
yeah, we can't be in a room right now because they're trying to clean rooms.
And like we were on the walking deck, but because they're refueling and they're also doing painting and cleaning and all of this.
So we're just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Long story short, we're just trying to stay out of the way. Crew member just came in and gave us instructions for the back-to-back, and basically if you want to get off the ship to go to shopping or something, you have to get back in line for normal boarding. But if you stay in this room and you go in, you can do priority boarding, so you're first back onto the ship. And they just made the announcement that everyone needs to leave the ship except for us back-to-backers. We are hanging out still in Azura until they come and grab us, apparently. And apparently they're about a half hour behind due to the Port Authority. Someone just came and got us, and they're taking us off the ship for the priority return. There we go, off the ship, and we're officially off. We're on the gangway. We're gonna make our way to customs and all that stuff. They just scanned our card when we left. We had a cast member give us directions on what's going on, so we're basically in line to go through customs. We'll go into a waiting area until they put us back on the ship, and we'll be the first group to go back on board. So we came out behind those walls way over there, and then they escorted us straight up to the check-in desk, and we'll see where it goes from here. It was really weird, like getting escorted over here.
Yeah.
Like we're getting some looks from people, like what's up with that?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
You kind of feel like you're a celebrity in a way, but then
right?
yeah.
Right.
But then yeah, people are kind of like shooting you like weird looks, like they're staring at our stickers. And I heard one woman go, "Oh, they're being led over here."
Well, that was long and painful.
But we're getting back on the ship, so
yeah, it was short and painless, I should say.
No, it really wasn't that bad.
So the same process as before, just going up the escalator, up to the gangway, and we're back on the ship.
Opposite way now.
We didn't have to wait because I guess they were delayed, so that's nice. They're applauding. We get our name in again. Should we come up with a fake name?
Sure.
Okay, you can come up with it.
I'll let you say it.
No, you can say it. Let you come up with it. Oh. Getting back on again. Here we go, and we're back on. Thank you. We're back home. We're back home.
We are back home for another 5 nights.
What do we do?
I say we go get lunch right away because it is actually already lunchtime.
Okay, where should we go?
I say let's go to Cabanas today.
Okay.
I'm craving some shrimp.
Okay. Walking into Cabanas, apparently we're the first ones here. Chicken tenders and fries, mac and cheese, potato soup, gumbo, meatloaf, veggies, breaded cod, stir fry, breads, salmon, corn, pastas, mashed potatoes, chicken breast, steak fries, steak, lamb chops, asparagus, more breads, carved meats. Good morning. Yeah, carved meats, and then more carved meats. Over here they have some pre-made up salads, chicken breast or butternut squash or just straight up salads, and then mussels and shrimp and crabs. And they got some charcuterie type stuff over here with olives and meats, fried rice, fried noodles, some more fried rice and noodles, of course desserts, cookies and crumble, more desserts. Can't really name them all, there's so many, they look good. And then it repeats as we go along the other side. It was actually super weird to be the first person in here, first people in here, and now one or two other people have kind of trickled in.
Following our lead.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy because it's very possible no one else has been left on the ship except for us, the backers.
Yeah.
What did we get here?
So I got some pasta with mushrooms and tarragon, a chicken breast, some tomatoes and mozzarella cheese, a beef stir fry, some turkey and cranberry juice and some olives.
And you got a salad.
Yep, I got a grilled chicken salad and some shrimp.
I got some seafood, mussels, crab, and shrimp. And then they had a carving station with some carved beef of some sort, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. How was our lunch in Cabanas?
It was very yummy. Lots of shrimp.
Yep, shrimp. Good shrimp. What are we doing now?
We're just going to tour some open houses.
Yay, kids clubs and stuff.
So we are currently in the Small World Nursery, which this is the little spot for the little ones who are too young for the kids clubs yet. So they have this nice little area, a bunch of places for them to take naps, all sorts of play areas. Got the Princess and the Frog on TV. Look at how cute these little tiny tables and chairs are. They got little chairs right here. Bill says he would like one for our house that is adult sized. I do have to share. Look at this cute little tiny sink. It's so cute. It comes up to like my knees. And another very large playroom. Really cute. Little toys everywhere. Really a nice fun spot if you have a little one that is too young yet to journey to the kids clubs. The nursery's real cute. It is very cute.
And what's the little trivia on that?
It actually used to be the galley. They didn't have a nursery when they first built these ships.
Whoopsie.
So they took out the galley space and made it into the nursery.
So we're gonna go check out the Oceaneers Lab open house. Oceaneers Lab is between the big staircases, midship on deck 5. The door handles here are Mickey's. When you put them together, you get a full Mickey classic head. Oh, the lab is gigantic. Oh, yep, Carrie loves the hand washing stations.
Okay, so this is the Oceaneer Lab. This is for kids 3 to 12. This room is more, if you saw our video on the the Oceaneers Club, that's kind of got, you know, playground equipment and the Marvel room and everything. This is kind of more like activities. There's not a whole lot going on in here. Again, big screen here. They have lots of activities and games in this area. It's actually a pretty big, decent spot here. Oh, lots of other things. Here's kind of the other side here.
Where the open house is, we are going to go check out Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. You have to take steps from 9 up. The only way to get there. Thank you.
We're inside the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, where little girls and boys can be made up into princesses and captains. Super cute little area. Get made over by their fairy godmothers.
Alright, so that's our morning on the Disney Wonder as we go through the whole transition day of waiting to get off the ship. Getting off the ship, getting back on the ship. It's a process.
Yep.
They have to do it. It's required. So it's required for us. It's required for them, so it's required for us and all that stuff. And hopefully it makes more sense for you so you know what to expect if you have to do transition day yourself. But we want to thank you for joining us. Please do us a favor and subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers, so help us flip that number and also help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. But for now, we're going to go for the rest of our evening. What's going on tonight?
Tonight we have a magician. We have dinner in Animator's Palette. Yeah, so far that's about it.
Normal welcome to the ship type stuff. Yep. So stay tuned that for our next video. But for now, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KB Trucks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.